In the early 1990s, Gucci was on the verge of collapse. The brand was drowning in debt, torn apart by family feuds, and losing relevance fast. Fast forward to today, and Gucci is one of the most powerful luxury brands in the world, worth billions. So how did a struggling Italian leather company turn into a global symbol of wealth, status, and cultural power? To understand that, we need to look at the psychology behind luxury. The beginning Gucci started in 1921 when Guccio Gucci opened a small leather goods shop in Florence, Italy. Before founding the brand, Guccio worked at luxury hotels in London. There, he watched wealthy travelers arrive with beautiful luggage, polished leather trunks, and elegant accessories. And he noticed something important. Luxury items weren't just functional. They were signals of status. Owning expensive luggage wasn't about carrying clothes. It was about showing the world who you were. So Guccio Gucci built a brand around that idea. The company started with handcrafted leather bags and travel accessories. They were elegant, high quality, and distinctly Italian. By the 1950s and 60s, Gucci had become a favorite among celebrities, royalty, and socialites. Icons like Grace Kelly and Jackie Kennedy were frequently seen carrying Gucci bags. And this is where Gucci mastered one of the most powerful tricks in luxury marketing: association. When influential people wear a brand, everyone else starts to believe the brand represents success, wealth, and prestige. But success didn't last forever. The fall. By the 1980s, Gucci had a serious problem. The brand had expanded too quickly. There were too many products, too many licensing deals, and the logo was being slapped on everything from keychains to cheap accessories. Instead of feeling exclusive, Gucci started to feel everywhere. And in luxury, exclusivity is everything. The psychology is simple. If everyone can have it, it stops feeling special. At the same time, the Gucci family was locked in bitter internal conflicts over control of the company. The drama got so extreme that it eventually led to one of the most shocking moments in fashion history. In 1995, Maurizio Gucci, the grandson of the founder, was assassinated outside his office in Milan. The crime shocked the world and was later revealed to have been orchestrated by his ex-wife. At that point, Gucci's reputation was chaotic, its finances were unstable, and the brand was losing cultural relevance. Many people thought Gucci was finished. But what happened next completely changed the fashion industry. The reinvention. In the mid-1990s, Gucci hired a relatively unknown designer named Tom Ford. And Tom Ford didn't just redesign Gucci's clothes, he redesigned its identity. Instead of playing it safe, Ford made Gucci bold, provocative, and unapologetically sexy. Velvet suits, deep necklines, dark glamour. It was luxury with attitude. But the real genius wasn't just the fashion. It was the marketing psychology behind it. Gucci started leaning into desire. Their campaigns were provocative, controversial, and impossible to ignore. And controversy, as it turns out, can be extremely powerful for luxury brands. When a brand sparks conversation, debate, even outrage, it becomes culturally relevant. And relevance drives attention. Attention drives demand, and demand drives status. At the same time, Gucci also became more strategic about scarcity and brand control. Luxury brands maintain power by carefully limiting supply and controlling where their products appear. That's why luxury houses rarely discount products and sometimes even destroy unsold inventory. It might sound extreme, but psychologically, it protects the illusion that the brand is rare, exclusive, and valuable. By the early 2000s, Gucci had transformed from a struggling fashion house into one of the most influential brands in the world. And under creative directors like Alessandro Michele, the brand continued evolving, mixing vintage aesthetics with modern culture. Conclusion. Today, Gucci isn't just a fashion brand, it's a cultural symbol. Part of the massive luxury conglomerate Kering, Gucci generates billions in revenue every year. But its real power isn't just money, it's perception. Luxury brands like Gucci sell more than clothing. They sell identity. They sell aspiration. They sell the idea that owning a piece of the brand connects you to a world of wealth, influence, and status. And that's the real psychology behind luxury. Because in the end, people aren't just buying fashion, they're buying the story it tells about them.